Hi, Rochelle. Nice
Hi.
meeting you today.
Nice to meet you.
Nicole, nice meeting you today. Today we're here with Rochelle and Nicole to talk about their organization services. So excited. So gracious that one of their customers allowed us to come in and see the work they've done. But first, let's start with some questions. So can you guys tell me a little bit about your business and what you guys do for your customers?
Every customer is different, so it depends on if they want help decluttering, they want systems set up, we can unpack after a move, we can help unpack before a move. A lot of times it's helping them get through a big project that they couldn't get through themselves, like a lot of stuff that just needs to be sorted, categorized, put away.
And creating systems that will work for them, for their lifestyle.
Perfect. So what made you guys get into this line of business?
Different reasons, probably. Well, similar.
Everybody asked us for help.
Yeah. Everybody wanted help, and we would go help just for fun, like different people and different friends over the years. And I started doing it just kind of with people I knew, and then people would refer me to other people they knew. You should call this, you know. So I was kind of doing it on my own, and then I asked her one day, I was like, do you want to do this with me? And so that's why we decided to go into business together, and then we launched. But she kind of had similar experiences where her friends were asking her for help too.
Yeah. So, and tell me the name of your company.
More Than Meat.
More Than Meat. Okay. And so, since you guys are sisters, maybe is it just a gene that's running through you guys of?
Partly how
Yeah, how we were raised. Definitely how we were raised. We both really enjoy it, and we're naturally really good at it. So a lot of people don't enjoy organizing and cleaning, that type of stuff, and we're here to help.
Yeah,
because we love it.
Yeah, that's great. So how long have you guys been doing it now?
Together just this year. We just started this year doing it together. Yeah.
But people asking you for help and all that, how long has that been going on?
I've been doing it for 3 or 4 years probably.
Wow.
For pay.
Yeah.
Before that it was more just kind of, I would help a friend out here and
Just to
there.
help, yeah.
Right.
But when it started to where people were like, we want you here for like 4 hours, I was like, well, okay, then maybe I'll start charging.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
And since you guys enjoy it so much, you know, you guys kind of have that dream job, right? Where, you know, when you love something that you do and you're able to help people, like, it's not even like a job.
Right.
So it's very common for people to say, okay, just prepare yourself. I'm really embarrassed, or, you know, they're feeling like, and this looks actually really fun. We're excited, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas the person's a little bit like, this is embarrassing, or I have too much stuff, or I couldn't get to it, and, you know, life happens, and people are busy, and
We get that.
Yeah, that's great. So tell us about the most interesting job you've done.
Maybe we had a client who's a baker, and she had lots of items that we weren't super familiar with that looked really similar, but to her they're very different.
Yeah.
So we kind of worked hand in hand with her to separate all those different things, and it was very interesting to see that world, how everything looks similar to us, but to them it's very, very separate categories and things like that, maybe.
yeah. The baking is not, I mean, I bake, but it's like cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brownies.
And then she actually does all these kinds of different desserts,
Really
and fancy
extravagant.
things, and
Yeah.
so that was fun.
So how did you guys approach that with not knowing to the depth of like her knowledge? Like, how did you guys approach that to make it work for her?
Well, she just had lots of boxes, so we kind of we took her over her whole living room with several tables, and we just brought in things and started going through things with her, but we really needed her input on certain things. And so she was working with us most of the time, and we would just, okay, are these the same, are these different? And, you know, we were kind of all three of us working together, making categories of different things, and then sometimes she would just say, well, no, I need those separate from these, or that's separate from that. And there was multiple different kinds of, like, muffin tins,
Or even just napkins.
yeah, different napkins,
wow.
different straws, different types of straws,
Yeah.
and lots, you
Yeah.
know, it's a lot of dessert things. So
Yeah. So how long does a job like that you guys were working with her on, what does that timeline look like?
it just depends on how much stuff and how fast people make decisions. Like, she was pretty quick at making decisions.
Very quick. And she
we
kind
were
of had a little
bringing
bit.
things in, like, pretty fast. So.
Yeah. She had a little bit of a system in place and was a little bit organized herself, so it made it a little bit easier.
And she knew kind of what she wanted. Like, she had a craft room separate from her garage. And she knew which things she wanted in the craft room, which things she wanted in the garage. I think we went over there for 2 different sessions. I think the first session was 3 or 4 hours.
I think so.
And the second one was about that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And we probably could have done it all in one day, but it does get overwhelming with the amount of decisions you
She
have
had
to
to make
make.
a lot of decisions, yeah.
We try not to overwhelm with clients with too many
Yeah.
things in one day.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And that seems like it was pretty, I mean, that's pretty fast. I was thinking you were going to tell me multiple days. So that's good. What areas do you guys cover?
Anything. We do garages, kitchens, pantries, closets, bathrooms. I've even done virtual organizing a couple times, just over a computer, talking to someone over the computer and giving them advice. That's more of a do-it-yourself thing because we can't be there on site. So it's like for people that are out of the area usually. But we do it-yourself plans too. We can write up, you know, step by step what they need to do, so that if they do have to stop in the middle, then they can go back and just pick up where they left off. Okay, now I have to do this. Now I have to do this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's neat.
but anywhere in the home or office usually.
And I know we kind of touched on this before we started the interview, but you know, so like for me, dealing with clients that are moving either to a new place, out of an old place, tell me what you can offer those kind of clients that are moving.
Right. So we do relocation support, and that can be anything that they need. So some people might just want decluttering before they move, and helping them maybe pack a little bit, or at the other end, maybe unpacking parts of their home. Like, can you do the master bedroom closet? Can you do the kitchen? Can you, it depends on how much help that they want. But we just kind of tailor it to what they need, what they have time for, what their budget is. We can help with any of those steps. So
perfect. And so I think if you guys don't mind, why don't we see a few things in the home that you guys have done for this client?
Okay. Something that's really unique with this one, it has a lot of angles and it's smaller, so we had to get really creative with the containers we chose. And we did want to incorporate some of the things that she already had. So some of these containers she already had, so we got things that were really similar just to match. So all of her like snacks and nuts and things are in these cute little containers right here that are easy access. Her family's a big snacky family, so we wanted it to be front and center, really easy and accessible. Yeah. This is the pantry.
That is so awesome. So you
So
guys
cool.
label the
Yes,
the containers?
We created all the labels. Got these cute baskets.
she was pretty easygoing. She said, just make it cute. I don't want to look at packaging. Which
Yeah,
she
didn't want any
had already
packaging.
kind of had some things in containers, and she just really didn't want to see packaging.
And really wanted it cute.
So.
Can you make it cute? Can you make it cute? So this is her happy place.
Oh my gosh, it
she
is.
comes and
It's
stands here
awesome.
when she's stressed or overwhelmed.
And I understand what you mean now by customers saying, because if you guys saw my pantry right now, I would be hugely embarrassed. This is awesome.
All right, so this is a kind of a catch-all closet. Before, there was just a lot of things thrown in here. There was a lot more jackets. So we had her pare down about half the jackets that are there so that we could add these 2 more shelves. And then we made baskets with labels and kind of like that could incorporate kind of big categories so that she could have access to things that she needs access to here. And then we moved certain things to other rooms that made more sense and kind of just kept the things that she needs access to in here.
And so on this one, you add shelves if necessary.
We did.
Yeah, there was only 2 originally, and then put 2 more. She actually had them,
Oh, awesome.
so we didn't have to go get them. They were already here. So in this one, before, she didn't really have places for certain things. She had a few of these containers, so we stuck with this type of container and just labeled things and kind of categorized things for her. And then we use these kinds of bins here to kind of sort what things she needs from there. So And then the other cabinet too, it kind of overflows into here. So she's got more of this type, and then these kinds of things. So she wanted it to be really cute, and so she kind of gave us free reign, and so we picked out baskets and things and labeled it for her.
Now this organizer with these baskets in it, was it something she had?
So she had the white, big,
Okay.
cute,
Shelving
and the black at the bottom.
the black containers.
Okay.
So
But
then
every cubby was full of stuff.
Wow.
So now it's not only pretty, it's easy to find and just pull out the container of whatever you need.
There's gift boxes, gift bags, and then we did like ribbon, bows, and then she has gifts that are already, that she just has ready to go. And so
Yep.
those are in the bottom ones. But and we kind of just made her like a mailing section, a sewing section. The knitting section's back there, but you can't really see it. But yeah, that was the kind of thing that she needed in here. It was very not organized, not categorized.
Right.
There's lots of different things. So
Looks great.
and the other side's scrapbooking and painting.
Perfect. Thanks you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
This was
Thank you.
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys do great work. Just to close this out, tell us what's the best way for our viewers to contact you.
Our phone number is 916-365-2059, or you can email us at morethanneat@gmail.com.
Perfect.